We're going to show you how to install your water filter under a sink or behind a refrigerator. A couple quick things before we begin. Water filters should not be connected to hot water lines. Only connect your water filter to a cold water line. Water offers two connection types, direct connect and quick connect. Direct connect fittings are 3/8 inch. This is the most common connection type and size for under-sink water lines in the U.S. Quick connect fittings are 1/4 inch. These are common for connecting with refrigerator water lines. Here's what comes in the box: the installation guide, your filter with attached hoses, and a bracket to mount your filter. Most of our filters are removable cartridges that mount vertically. Our inline filters are mounted horizontally. Every filter is marked to show how water flows in and out of the filter. In from the water supply line and then out to the faucet or refrigerator. Before you install your filter, make sure the fittings on your cold water supply line match the hose connection fittings on your filter. Now that you're ready to install your filter, remove any clutter under your sink so you can easily access the water supply line and mount your filter. For refrigerators, your inline filter can mount to the wall behind the refrigerator or inside a cabinet. Helpful items and tools for your installation: small crescent wrench or pliers, utility knife, small towel, small bucket. Installation is simple. Let's get started. Write the install date in the designated place on the label of your filter for future reference. Mount the filter housing near the water supply line, under your sink, or behind your refrigerator. Lay the towel underneath the water supply line. Locate your cold water supply line under the sink or behind your refrigerator. Locate the cold water shutoff valve and close it by turning the knob clockwise to the right until it's completely turned off. Check to see if the cold water is shut off by turning on the cold water in your faucet. Disconnect the faucet hose that runs down the cold water supply line. Use a wrench or pliers if you're unable to unscrew the fitting with your hand. Use a small towel to absorb any water that may drip from the faucet hose. Connect the inlet hose of the filter to the cold water line that runs up to the faucet. This way, filtered water can flow out of your faucet. For quick connect fittings, insert the PEX line into the marked outlet connector of the filter. Push it in snugly and gently tug on it to make sure it's locked and secure. Then connect it to the quick connect fitting on the cold water supply line. This allows filtered water to run to your refrigerator. Now connect the outlet hose on the filter to the water line that feeds up to supply cold water to the faucet or refrigerator. Tighten it by hand. For quick connect, secure the outlet water supply line to the right of the filter. Do not connect it to the faucet water line yet. Now the filter is connected to the cold water line in your faucet or refrigerator. By using our inline water filter for your refrigerator, you do not have to constantly replace the small water filter cartridges that came with your fridge. Leave those installed. There's no need to replace them. Filtered water now runs straight through them to the water dispenser, saving you time and money. Turn the cold water supply back on by turning the knob of the shutoff valve counterclockwise to the left. This will supply filtered water to the faucet now. Check for leaks at the inlet and outlet fittings. If a leak is detected, tighten the fittings with your hand or gently tighten it with a wrench or pliers. Do not over-tighten the fittings. To activate the media inside your filter, let the cold water run through the filter for at least 3 minutes. For inline filters connected to your fridge, turn on the cold water and let the water move through the filter and pour into your bucket for 3 minutes. This completes the installation. While flushing out the filter, it's normal for the water to be milky or gray. This is caused by carbon dust or particles inside the filter. Your installed water filter is designed to last up to 3 years. If your water pressure drops over time and the cold water is coming out of the faucet slowly, you may have a high amount of sediment in your tap water. This can be caused by elevated amounts of sand or sediment in your local area. especially if there's any kind of road or heavy construction nearby. Consider replacing your advanced filter with a dual-stage advanced and sediment removal filter system. When it's time to replace your filter cartridge, simply close the shutoff valve and turn off the cold water supply line. Unscrew the used cartridge, remove it, and then screw in the replacement cartridge. For inline filters, disconnect the filter and hoses from your water supply line and replace the entire unit with a new unit and attached hoses. If you need additional help with any installation items, contact us at woder.com/support. That's WODER.com/support.